What is it? What next to my house? Next to that's
What are you doing tomorrow?
nothing.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I think I got it all fixed.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh yeah, that's where all those balls and all kinds of shit in your bag goes. That's what I've been doing around there. Come on, sit down. Who wants that? Oh, I'm talking about. Oh, you're talking about the tip. I see them. Now I got too much juice. Too much. Ah! Jesus. Oh, what the hell's chasing me? take them for me? Where you at? What's the street where? Did you go up there? Did you go up here on the top? Across the street? Go up. You want to get the curry over here first, or do you want to go straight in? There's a box over there. That's not my camera. Oh, the sunflower is not. It is here. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Oh no! Please, he's coming, Bree. I'm going. He got some legs on me or something. I don't know. The legs are on me. Okay. Oh, he's not touching me. That's good. Oh, no. Got this. Oh, my. It's over there, and another. Where did I just go? Oh no, what it's not what it was. It was something like. Yeah, right here. They took. Yeah, they took it off. What's this? That's because they want you to unload this weight. That's the thing. That's it. do you need? What is it you need? SMG? Rifle sniper? I got rifle sniper. Shotgun. How did it go? Oh, we gotta get the thing. Where's all the... Oh, shit. Victory at last. I'm going to learn once. Once. It was $40. $40. That's it. $40. And it was because they had this thing where they said that you look at the cartoons in the newspaper and you read out what how many things they have of one thing the same. And I counted them and I gave I got it and I gave the numbers to my mom so she played it and she got one too. Great. Are you on my computer?
No. Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Yep.
you are.
All right. Sorry.
I was like, oh, I need to know. Yeah, put it on the floor. Oh, I got something else. What? motorcycle? No. I got this for you. What is it? Oh, here you go. Here. These are second. There you go. Went outside. Yeah. Yeah. I noticed something up there. There's something on that building. Did you check? Yeah. Oh no! Where do I found my bullets? Um, you gotta open up on. If the first one you keep with you, you put it down. The second one you can learn it. Next time you can just I can't eat the bread. I can't eat the bread.
What's up?
You working now?
Think so.
I'll say.
I don't think I have my mic on. Can you hear me on it, Prophets? Test, test. Yeah, should be hearing it. Oh, it just crashed. Okay, that's the issue with that thing before. Hold on, that voice just kills the whole system.
Huh? Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, that voice I use kills the system. It should be back up and running now.
What do Jonas think? Creepy voice. Ha 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 ha.
You have to work with stuff?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Rummy was the last to be sent to work. but I can still see the name. We're hearing that voice through probably Mrs. Computer. Seems far away.
Oh, the voice here? No. Wait.
Or your headset.
Oh no, it could be because I'm on that channel. Hold on. Let me close them all off. One last check to see everything's working.
Kick.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to hear the clicking from my mic, but what is this? Okay, I had those are down, that's down. That's there. Okay.
Don't hear the voice like we did before, even on Twitch, and no game sound.
Oh, there is no, yeah, no game sounds misses. That doesn't play over because if I pipe her game voice down, then because she's on Discord, you'll hear me talking to her talking to me, and everything all doubled up because you'll have two of the same audio inputs coming in, and you won't be able to recognize anything. So the game sounds you only hear from my side, not hers. Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test, test. Yeah, that the mic is correct. And I could listen to it on stream. Let me see.
We are only viewing her screen then.
Yeah, you're only viewing her screen. Yeah, I don't have it on split. I could put it on split. Just because I didn't want to see everybody. I had the mics muted, but you'll see like F-bombs being dropped if you're a lip sync, if you're a lip reader, you'll see F-bombs flying left and right all across the room, all over the place.
Like words, but not voice to speech.
Oh, you don't hear the voice to speech? Wait. You shouldn't need to hear it. That's right. It's just me.
Hear it.
Oh, God. Let me see. Where's Twitch? Trying to bring it up on my phone. Oh, that's Platty. No, that's not. Oh, there it is. I think that's... No, that's not you. Die. Do I have it on split screen? No. I changed around my... Oh, don't tell me I did that. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. I changed over my Stream Deck. So... Yeah. I changed over my Stream Deck, so, I don't know where all the buttons are. Sounds like somebody's stuck in the snow. Is there some jerk playing with his engine, right? Unless his oil pan broke and he's sliding on that. Why can't I bring up my channel on Twitch? Oh, maybe I could just do it on YouTube. Yeah. The hell? What the hell? There it is. What the hell? What the hell? Cold. Hey, oh. There it is. Somebody type something in chat. What the hell? What the hell? Cold. Hey, oh. There it is. Somebody type something in chat. What the hell? What the hell? Cold. Hey, oh. There it is. Somebody type something in chat. What the hell? What the hell? Cold. Hey, oh. There it is. Somebody type something in chat. What the hell? What the hell? Were you guys able to hear the TTS before this? Somebody type something in chat. What the hell? What the hell? Were you guys able to hear the TTS before this? Somebody type something in chat. What the hell? Hmm. Were you guys able to hear the shut up. TTS before this? Somebody type something in chat. All right. Why can't you hear it? Huh. Ooh, was it?
Okay with me that I don't hear it. If you can hear it, that's the point.
No, I hear it just fine. Let me see, can you hear, let's see if you can hear game noises. I'm gonna bring something up. Game sounds.
I think your mic is so boosted that we hear it from your earpiece.
How's that? I don't think it's boosted. I didn't boost it at all. Can you, 1, 2, 1, 2, can you hear it on the mic when I talk really close to it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hear it low.
Let me check the settings on them. Oh, there it is. It put on the fucked up webcam. Okay. Alright, it should be good now. Is that better? It was on the webcam. Frickin' Windows update.
Testing.
Did that fix it?
I still hear it very low.
Oh, it could be off my earbud there. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put it on the other ear. And take this one off. Alright, try it now. Because my ears were about 5 inches from the mic, so it might have been picking it up. Was that better? That's weird though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. This part doesn't have any sound. I don't know why, but it never does. It's right after it starts up that it kicks back in. There we go. There it is, right on the server list. Pop so tough I punched the trees down. No game sound? Why is there no game sound? Is it second channel? No. Game sound comes in from here. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring it to just below maximum on the mixer. Is it too loud or is it good?
Now TDS is back.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that was the input for the sounds. Okay, I see what happened. My two audio input mixer slide bars were all the way down. When I was testing, I shut all the levers down on it and forgot to bring those two up for the two input channels, which one is a microphone left and right and audio left and right coming from the streaming PC. I should put a remote camera on a tripod or something that
Winning.
that can point like both this way. Now that I got most of the shit off my table, not all, not all of it. Okay, so I got that set there. The sub on.
Duct tape it to your forehead.
Yeah, my forehead, right? Yeah, I could set up an SRT channel too. The SRT channel let me broadcast from my phone right to the stream. I had that set up before, but I didn't set it back up again.
Your voice chat is louder than your voice.
My voice chat? Okay, yeah. That's because my mic is pushed away too.
Yeah, move your mic closer now.
Yeah. Yeah, you remembered I pushed it away. And I also turned the gain down a little bit on the mic by thinking it was that. I'll turn that a little bit back up. And that should be good. I wonder if I turn this down and turn this up, does it make it better or worse? Test, 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 test.
Now it's too good. I liked it when we couldn't hear yet.
Yeah. Yeah, with the mixer, there's two ways of adjusting your voice. You had the slide pot, and then you have the gain. And the gain was low, but the pot was high.
Haha.
So now the pot is high, and the gain is high, and the pot is lower. Just running, not a real stream today. Just running through all the settings and digging out all the crap. Like you guys already found a few things that were messed up. Oh shit! He made the wood doors. That was probably Trip. Other than making an SRT, I think I'm pretty much done with all the settings. Let me see if I can. I should be able to make an SRT. And just add the software to my phone. Oh, I already had one up open. There it is. Okay. Add. I think it was called SRT. Yeah, there it is, SRT. Remote over UDP. I forgot how you make it. SRT. We could test it live. Get it all ready for tomorrow morning. Yeah, close this. Let's go. And I moved the TTS from the streaming PC back down to my PC again. See, that was one of the issues, but it was not.
Yes, seems faster with less delay ATM.
Ah, okay.
Also doesn't state the person saying it to, which is better.
Yeah, I turned that off. Even though it wasn't me typing on there, it was getting annoying saying, Triptol said, friggin' Cold said, Prophet said, Tower Dog said. It's just rather just leave it clean and it's just text coming up. And if I need to know who it is, I just have to look to my right slightly. And I put 27-inch. I'll show you with SRT after I configure it, but I put a vertical 27-inch here. So my whole chat is vertical on that one. I could see everything that's going on there. And then the curve monitors on this side watching one of the channels. And then there's a 50 in the middle, and then there's another 27 over there. So I got a whole spectrum of radiation and gonna get some decent brain cancer out of it.
Yeah, you sleep with your phone.
BMX SRT. There we go. Nothing like a good tut. Oh, the sound's off on this, isn't it? Yep.
In this video, I'll be showing you how you can use the new
So these are the creators of vMix.
SRT feature available in vMix 23. SRT stands for Secure Reliable Transport, and it's a point-to-point protocol for sending fixed latency streams over an unreliable internet. So first, we're going to demonstrate how you can set an output using SRT. To do this, we're going to click the Settings tab.
They're Australian, by the way.
And then select the Outputs/SRT tab. Now in the vMix 4Cam Pro editions, you will see.
Wait a minute.
To do this, we're going to click the Settings tab and then select the Outputs /
All right. That's the SRT.
SRT tab. Now in the vMix 4Cam Pro editions, you will see 4 different outputs here. In all other editions, you'll have just one output. So we're going to configure output 1 today by clicking the cog icon.
What?
Now in the vMix 4Cam Pro editions, you will see 4 different outputs here. In all other editions, you'll have just one output. So we're going to configure output 1 today by clicking the cog icon. You can see a checkbox here called Enable SRT, where
Where the hell's Enable SRT? Where the hell did he see that at? Actually, let me bring it over to this screen over here. All right, and go back over here.
Outputs / SRT tab. Now in the vMix 4Cam Pro editions, you will see 4 different outputs here.
Yeah, that's Pro.
In all
That's
other editions, you'll have just one
1,200
output.
bucks or something
So
like
we're
that.
going to configure output 1 today by clicking the cog icon.
What am I missing? I don't see no damn. Oh, it's RT right here. Oh, that's vMix 20 something. That's why. Okay. SRT. There's the cog here. That looks different from mine because mine is a newer version. Okay. Yep, that's the one.
You can see a checkbox here called Enable SRT.
Enable SRT. Got it.
Where we can enable the SRT output. And now as the type, we have 3 different types that are a part of the SRT standard: caller, listen, and rendezvous. Now caller means that this SRT output will try to connect to another system encoder or decoder that's been set as a listener. So caller and listener are both 2 sides of the connection that connect together. Now, rendezvous is a little bit different, where you configure both ends as rendezvous and you configure both ends with the IP address of the other, and then they'll both try to connect each other, and whichever one is the first to connect will establish the connection. This is really handy for situations where you don't have access to the firewall to open up ports or to allow access in or out of the network, and is a way to get through those firewalls in that situation by having both sides trying to connect to each other simultaneously. For more information on the different types and connection methods, check out our help file at vmix.com/help. But for today, we're just going to set this SRT output as a listener. We're going to set it up as
Okay. Listener.
basically a server that other vmixers or decoders can connect to. And this is where we can select the port. This is the port to listen on this computer to receive any connections. So we're just going to leave it at the default port 10,000, but you can configure this for anything. And noting when using a listener, you'll need to open up that port in your firewall or router to allow others to connect in over the internet. So we'll select port 10,000 here. Now this is where we can set the latency. Now the latency is the fixed amount of latency between the 2 points and should be set a lot higher than the latency of your network. So you may want to do some network testing such as pinging the 2 points, and say you have 100 milliseconds between the 2 locations you want to connect together. We'd probably recommend say 400 milliseconds or 4 times the amount of latency on the network for the most reliable results. And if your stream starts getting jittery or it's losing frames, you want to increase that latency until you get a reliable connection between the 2 points. Now, as we're just testing on our local network here, we'll just leave this at the default.
All right, so we're going to put this at 10,000. We're going to double this to 400.
Of 200 milliseconds. We can also set a passphrase and key length if we want to enable encryption over the connection.
Nah, I don't want to.
And finally, down the bottom here, we can select a quality, which is the compression quality that you want to send. And we have HEVC and H.264 presets available here, but you can also click the cog icon and customize the bitrate of both the audio and the video. And we can also tick the box to use the hardware encoder. Now on GeForce graphics cards from NVIDIA, they're limited to 2 hardware encodes per system. So if you're using the hardware encode for the recording and also the stream, you may already be using the 2 encodes available, in which case you want to untick this box so that it falls back using the CPU-based software encoder. If you have a Quadro card, they have an unlimited number of encodes, only limited by the capabilities of the particular card. If you have a P2000 or higher Quadro cards, that might be handy if you're wanting to have more than 2 hardware encodes available. So for this example, we're going to choose H.264 at 8 megabits per second, which is
Okay.
a reasonable bit rate for high quality 1080p encoding. So the resolution that's used for this output settings is what your master resolution is down here in the bottom left hand corner. So we're going to be sending 1080p 59.94, but we can also customize the resolution by changing the output to SD or 720 or 1080 if this were a 4K production and we wanted to downscale it to 1080. But because we're leaving it at the default, it'll exactly match whatever our production is. And last but not least, we can also customize the audio channels. So we can set a separate audio bus over this output. We can set multiple channels together. SRT supports up to 8 channels of audio embedded into each stream. But we're just going to leave this as the master stereo audio output today for this demonstration.
Yep, that's set to that.
So I could just click OK. Now, once I tick that box and click OK, it'll start enabling that output. It's ready to go. You don't need to start and stop the SRT output for it to work. But if you wanted to turn it on or off during the production, you can click the cog icon here next to the external button, and you can go to the external tab here, and you can tick or untick these outputs to enable or disable them with SRT. So now we've created that output. It's listening and it's waiting for a connection. So let's connect to that SRT stream. Now, usually I would be at another location over the internet. To do this, I would open up another copy of vMix, or I would configure an SRT compatible decoder to connect to that output. But we're just going to do this all from the same vMix system just for the demonstration purposes today. So to do this, I'll click Add Input. And here I could select the Stream or SRT tab. Now, under the stream type dropdown, I've got the same caller, listener, and rendezvous options I mentioned before. Now, as I've configured the output as a listener, I want to set this side as the caller. And this is where I could enter in the host name, also no location over the internet. To do this, I would open up another copy of vMix, or I'd configure this. I'll click Add Input. And here I could select the stream or
Where did you say? Oh, okay, same thing. All right. Let me make sure.
SRT tab. Now, once I tick that box and click OK, here next to the external button, and you can go to the external tab here, and you can tick or untick these outputs to enable or disable them with SRT. So now we've created that output. It's listening and it's waiting for a connection. So let's connect to that SRT stream. Now, usually I would be at another location over the internet to SRT compatible decoder to connect to that output. But we're just going to do this all from the same vMix system just for the demonstration purposes today. So to do this, I'll click Add Input. And here I could select the Stream or SRT tab. Now, under the stream type dropdown, I've got the same caller, listener, and rendezvous options I mentioned before. Now, as I've configured the output as a listener, I want to set this side as the caller. And this is where I could enter in the host name. Also, known as the IP address for the stream and also the port. Now, you might remember we configured the port as 10,000. So let's go and configure that here. Now, the host name is the IP address for the computer that I want to connect to. Now, this will need to be the public IP address. That is the IP address that's visible on the internet. So you may want to Google search for finding what your public IP address is from that computer in order to connect to it. For example, if you type in here as the host name a local IP address, it's not going to work. You'll need to find out what the public IP address is in order to connect to that remote copy of vMix. But since we're on the same computer, I can just type in localhost as the host name. Now I can also configure the latency here, which should match the latency configured on the output. Now, if you select different latency on both the output and the input, it will use whatever is the highest latency. So if the output was configured to 500 and I configure 200 here, well, it's going to use 500, whatever is the greatest. And I can use the passphrase here and encryption settings to exactly match the output. If it's asking for a passphrase and I type it in incorrectly here, it won't connect. We have a checkbox to use the hardware decoder. Now, it's important to note that there is no two-stream limitation on decoding. It's just as many inputs as is supported by that particular graphics card's decoder. So we can tick that box pretty safely on pretty much any system without worrying about running into a decoding limit. We also have some optional parameters such as decoder delay and stream ID. We won't go into detail on what they are in this video, but you can find out from the help file more information that I've configured in the SRT is now available as a source in vMix connecting via SRT, and you can see it has a little bit of delay, which is based on that 200 millisecond delay plus a small amount that up with the rest of your production by delaying multiple SRT streams in vMix just by following the same steps. And in fact, I could connect to that same stream again. And now I've got multiple streams available here. And I can also record these SRT streams using the multi-quarter feature. So I can open up the multi-quarter window, which is available.
Now this is an app available on the Google Play Store for Android devices. vMix here, and today we're going to take a really quick look at the Larix Broadcaster app. Now this is an app available on the Google Play Store for Android devices that allows you to bring in an SRT feed from your phone's camera into...
All right, let me get it. I knew there was that. What the app? Hey Google, open Play Store. Larix, was that it? Yeah, Larix, yep. Install.
Available on the Google Play Store for Android devices that allows you to bring in an SRT feed from your phone's camera into your live video production with vMix. Now, we think a lot of people are asking about this particular application because there aren't many NDI apps on the Google Play Store at the moment, if any, but there might be some in the future. So hopefully there are in the future, because probably a better way to connect up your phone using the local network as opposed to using SRT. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can set this up. So first, using the local network. Again, it's probably not recommended. It's not really what SRT was built for, but I'll show you how to use the local network. And then I'll also show you how you can connect up your phone outside of your local network to send in your SRT feed into your vMix PC, and kind of have a look at some of the settings on how to open up your network on your vMix PC to receive that SRT feed. Okay, so as you can see here, I've gone to the Play Store and I'm currently downloading the app. No hands. I'm downloading it, getting ready to go. Yeah. So once that's downloaded, I'm going to open it up and get started. So I have my phone here. This is a Samsung Galaxy S9, I believe. I've connected it up via a USB-C cable to HDMI and then a dongle into this laptop here that I'm now recording.
So it becomes a virtual GoPro
from my phone. So that's how I've set it up. All right, so now I'm going to go into the settings of the Larix Broadcaster app, and then I'm going to go to Connections. And I'm going to click Create New Connection. Give it a name. We'll call this one Inside. So this is using the inside. It's using the local.
Wait. Where was the settings? Please stream with start button. Okay, that's not it. Hey Google, open Larynx. Okay. Larynx broadcaster. Look at the setting buttons. Where do you hit the setting buttons on there? Anybody notice?
Downloaded. I'm going to open it up and get started. So I have my phone here. This is a Samsung Galaxy S9,
I haven't used it in
I
like
believe.
years.
I've connected it up via a USB-C cable to HDMI and then a dongle into this laptop here that I'm now recording my tutorial on from my phone. So that's how I've set it up. All right, so now I'm going to go into the settings of the Larynx broadcaster app, and then I'm going to go to connection.
Oh, found it. Okay. New connection.
And I'm going to click create new connection.
I don't see new connection.
My tutorial on from my phone. So that's how I've set it up. All right, so now I'm going to go into the settings of the Larynx broadcaster app, and then I'm going to go to connections.
There is no connections. No new connections. Why? Settings. I guess they want you to pay for it now or something, because I don't see new connections. I see connections and it says other connections and nothing else. Interesting. Ongoing connections. Oh, wait. Here we go.
And I'm going to click create new connection. Give it a name. We'll call this one inside. So this is using the inside, it's using the local network. Then I'm going to click next. Then for the URL, I need to set up an SRT URL for it. So that's going to be SRT:// and then it's going to be the local IP address of your vMix PC that you want to receive this SRT feed on. So this is going to be
Start. Mrs.
Yes, dear.
Can you read this? Start typing or... Fuck, these letters are tiny. Oof, even with glasses, to get readers on. Right up there. What does it say? Don't touch the screen because then it'll take it off. Look.
Start typing or paste URL to view. Protocol. Specific fields for authentication. Do you want me to read the bottom one under it?
What is
Under the box?
SRT?
Is that a semicolon?
// Wait, this is not the one I want.
Which one is that?
Maybe I'll be showing this tomorrow.
What is that?
SRT. I can use this as a camera. Remember I did that before?
Oh, yeah.
I never set it back up and I've been meaning to set it back up.
Is that the old one? Well, that's your old phone.
No, it's my own phone.
Up there, what's the typing? All the way to the top up there in the top middle screen.
Mm-hmm. And I don't need to show this, so I'm just going to put that up. Okay, 4.6. SRT // Yeah, say it louder.
You want to say it louder?
Oh my God.
Aren't you saying it louder?
Mine too.
My local IP address, but yours is going to be different. You can check this out by going to the command prompt and then going to IP config, and that will give you the information for your local IP of your device here.
Yeah.
Then I need to set up a port number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a really high port number here. So let's go 11,001. I know that port number isn't in use for anything, so I'm going to use a high port number like that to send the SRT locally. I'm going to click next. Now here you can change the mode, passphrase, that type of thing. This is just a basic tutorial, so you can play around with those settings once you've downloaded it and try it all out. Again, don't forget to use the 3 rules of live streaming to test, test, and test again once you've got this sorted out. So then I'm going to click save down the bottom, and then what I'm going to do, as you can see at the top here, it's selected here with the green thing. I'm going to make sure that's selected. Then I'm going to go back to the app itself. So this is my camera coming through. So now we're going to go to vMix. I'm going to go add input here. I'm going to stream/SRT, and then I'm going to set my vMix PC up to listen out for that SRT video. I'm going to select the port number that I chose, which was 11,001. I didn't make any changes here with passphrases and that type of thing, so I'm not going to enter that. And then I'm going to click OK down the bottom here. Then I'm going to go back to my Larix Broadcast app and turn it on. As you can see down the bottom left-hand corner, it says Insights. That's the name of my connection, and as you can see, it's sending through the video into my production down here. So let's just cut to this production down, turn off the audio. And now we've got our video coming through. Now using SRT is going to bring in some latency to it. So ideally SRT is probably not the best for the local network. Again, an NDI app would be better to use it for, but as you can see there, it works perfectly fine.
Oh, okay, so I don't know. Doesn't look anything like the one I have. And it could be that this app is newer than the one he used. So it's probably done a different way. Start typing. No, that's not. NDI. Name. I think now I got the right one. Yeah. Inside. URL. He used the colon, didn't he?
I didn't make any changes here with passphrase. I'm going to make sure that's selected. Then I'm going to go back.
Yeah, he did use a colon.
So you can play around with those settings once you've downloaded it and try it all out. Again, don't forget high port number like that. To send the SRT locally. I'm going to click next. Now here you can change the mode, passphrase, that type of thing. This is just a basic tutorial, so you can play around with those settings once you've downloaded it and try it all out. Again, don't forget to use the 3 rules of live streaming to test, test, and test again once you've got this sorted out. So then I'm going to click save down the bottom, and then what I'm going to do, as you can see at the top here, it's selected here with the green thing. I'm going to make sure that's selected. Then I'm going to go back to the app itself. So this is my camera coming through. So now we're going to go to vMix. I'm going to go add input here. I'm going to stream/SRT.
I might have
And
screwed
then
up
I'm going to
that
set my
thing.
vMix PC up.
I can't tell if I put periods or commas
Where?
on the SRT URL.
Where is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be dots, periods.
Let me see.
Are they all periods? Doubt it.
The one next to the two is not a period. I don't think they're periods. They look like commas.
Right?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so SRT. He didn't have colon before that, I don't think.
Here with the green thing, I'm going to make sure.
Did he?
Where?
SRT colon /
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
And the other one? The other one is next to the two.
that's the colon, right?
Yeah. Where's that phone?
What's that / and
Where do you see that number that you just put on?
that's the IP to the stream PC.
Oh.
He's using his own.
Oh, okay. So you're putting yours.
Yeah. And then the colon again, which is this one. 11,001. Save. Didn't work. Oh, it worked. All right.
Sure that's selected.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go back to the app itself. So this is my camera coming through. So now we're going to go to vMix. I'm going to go add input here. I'm going to stream/SRT. And then I'm going to set my vMix PC up to listen out for that SRT video. I'm going to select.
Yeah, it is getting colder. Okay, so
Here with the green thing, I'm going to make sure that's selected. Then I'm going to go back to the app itself. So this is my camera coming through. So now we're going to go to vMix. I'm going to go add input here. I'm going to stream/SRT. And then I'm going to set my vMix PC up to listen out for that SRT video. going to select the port number that I chose, which was 11,001. I didn't make any changes here with passphrases and that type of thing, so I'm not going to enter that. And then I'm going to click OK down the bottom here. Then I'm going to go back to my Larix Broadcast app and turn it on. 1001. I didn't make any changes here with passphrases and that type of thing, so I'm not going to enter that. And then I'm going to click OK down the bottom here. Then I'm going to go back to my Larix Broadcast app and turn it on. As you can see down the bottom left-hand corner, it says Insights. That's the name of my connection. And as you can see, it's sending through the video into my production down here. So let's just cut to this production down, turn off the audio. And now we've got our video coming through. Now using SRT is going to bring in some latency to it. So ideally SRT is probably not the best for the local network. Again, an NDI app would be better to use it for, but as you can see there, it works perfectly fine. You can go through the settings and adjust the latency and the quality settings and that type of thing as well. So I'm going to quickly just turn this off. So now I'm going to show you how to set up the app to send your SRT feed from outside your network. So using 4G, LTE, or outside internet.
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
In order to get into your vMix PC.
Oh, great. Yeah.
What happened?
Use subscriptions menu to remove this limits. They have it turned on with the little thing, but here it's working. So that's my keyboard setup. Also, I'll find out how to get rid of that in a little bit, but that's the mixer I was telling you guys about. And like you could take this out and you could probably hear double audio, one from my one from my microphone and one from the phone itself. And those are the other two monitors on that side. And those, that's the other one over there. And then those are the three. That one, the other thing. But yeah. It says use subscription menu to remove this limit. So now you gotta pay for it. Before it used to be free. Unless it's like a small donation or something. And it won't be bad because it's practically a GoPro. And in the next step, they show you how to connect to the external IP, and then you could use the 5G to connect to it. and go right to it. And you could just set up the. Actually, you're not seeing it. That's right. I gotta slide it over.
Seeing it, that's right.
I gotta
slide it over.
There it goes. Now you're gonna hear.
There it goes.
Audio.
Now you're gonna hear double audio.
Because one's coming from my phone, or one's coming.
Because one's coming from my phone, or one's coming from SRT.
So those are the keyboards.
So those are the keyboards. And you can see
how
you
dark
keep
it
saying
is.
I'm bitching about keep up and see how dark it is. The lights are going out.
Yeah, you can't see it. And then
And you can't see it. And then that's the vertical one.
and the curved one.
And the curved one.
And one over here.
And one over here.
Wicked Echo.
That's the Discord one.
Because it's coming from
Yeah, the echo's gonna be wicked because it's coming from my mic. Let me see if I can cut my mic. Yeah, it's confusing because I hear it in my ear. And those are the three up there. And the face line thing, whatever. But that's how SRT works. And like I used to have this out in the park. And the stream on over here, and I could stream what was going on.
Muted.
I am muted. Yep.
All that time.
I muted myself so the. What you all my godding about?
Oh, that,
No, not all that time. That was only when
GoPro.
when I yeah, I turned on the camera. But yeah, that rig I showed you, that you put the camera in there. You probably didn't hear any of that, but that when you put the camera in there, and that was with a tripod, raises, blah 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 blah. And this is what I use. I use the SRT from out in the park, like 15 miles from here, 10 miles from here. There's a really big park. What's that park called? No, I forgot. It's not. Is that still Pennypack?
Yeah.
Huh. Pennypack Park, I guess, has a little creek in it and stuff. And a very long trail and a big stage for outdoor concerts and stuff. We never were there when there was a concert, though. All graffitied up and everything, like everything else in the city. And, yeah. I'm tired. Been sitting here all day trying to get all this stuff fixed up for tomorrow's stream. Also got to set up a button on my stream deck for the SRT. This stream powered by Larry's Broadcaster. Subscriptions. Menu to remove. Yeah, right. You just got the menu. You remove it. They won't say, give us $15 for it. And you'll never see it again. It's like a little mini mafia. I'm gonna give you an offer. You can't refuse. Take it, but you can't leave it.
Yes, sir.
Mwah! What?
You've been watching too many mafia movies.
Too many mafia movies? Yeah. I need some cotton in my cheeks. Oh, my son. Anyway, I'm tired and getting a little loopy. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back up with our regular stream, me and Mrs. Hope you can come back and join us if you haven't already. I know it hasn't been a stream per se. Let me put it back on the split screen. Yeah, as I was saying, wasn't a stream per se.
Okay, have fun.
Per se stream, but yeah, if you haven't followed already, please hit that follow button, or you may be watching. This is not my new thing. Well, it's always been my thing for many years, but now it's my only thing. So, yeah. What may be. Que será. Whatever. See you. As always, peace. God bless. The missus is over there muted. And we'll see you all on the next one. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.